absolutely every sales manager, every director of sales that I've shown this product to sees a benefit for their facility. If you can do the site visit, that's your opportunity to sell, and that's when you close that business.
You're also eliminating a lot of those potential site visits that really didn't need to be there at all.
That, Rob, is such a good point, because if you're able to qualify those out of the game at that time, then you're going to close more business because you'll be working on those opportunities that you have a chance of actually closing. The more somebody's able to learn and the quicker you can bring people up to speed, the more comfortable they're going to be. What is it that meeting planners or tour operators are looking for? So they just need to be confident that what they're presenting to their groups is in fact what they've been told. One of the great things about the VR Walk Media Center is that it is completely unique, and so when you sit down with a meeting planner or tour operator and use this tool to show them your facility, they haven't seen anything else like this. Meanwhile, they've seen hundreds of PowerPoints, hundreds of picture books, and
when they leave, they're going to remember you.
Exactly. When they leave, they're going to remember you. If we had a virtual tour of a meeting room, you might want to explain the size of the meeting room, how many people you can accommodate in rounds
all those
reception.
things that aren't apparently obvious when you look at the room itself.
Exactly. And you're not just looking at the specifications on some flat sheet and still feeling that you need to see the room in order to make a final decision.
It's a sense of deeper understanding.
It's a sense of deeper understanding.
Kind of like a cheat sheet.
It's exactly like a cheat sheet. They don't have to reference a flat sheet. They don't have to say, well, I'll get back to you. All of the information can be there in the details tab. One of the interesting things that I've found out there in working with hotels throughout my career has been that hotels spend money on video for one purpose or another, but then it doesn't get used effectively. By loading it into the media center, it gives them the ability to have it as a showcase piece on the web. It gives the ability for the sales manager, when they're in a sales call, that it's right to show that video. Click. They can show that video through the media center. Show a still photograph with a fancy setup that was used by one of their groups, and showing some examples of a variety of different setups, whether it's reception style or rounds. This product is so flexible. It will be used by your corporate group sales managers. It will be used by your tour wholesale sales managers. It will be used by the reservation agents within your res center to talk through the facility with somebody over the telephone. It will be used by your res agents as a training tool when they're brand new res agents. It will be used by the destination marketing organizations. It will be used by the tour operators selling your facility. It will be used over the internet as an IT tool. This product,
off the internet as well, as a CD delivery, send it out as a mass marketing campaign. I think the beauty of it is that you don't have to show something, because not everything is relevant to the person you're talking to.
Right.
You just deal with what's relevant for that person, and you really speak to that person's needs. And as a sales manager, I would imagine that's what it's all about. It's sitting there and talking, having that conversation with them, and using the product as a way to encourage conversation and encourage the relationship.
And once you have a basic understanding of what the needs and requirements are of that client or of that potential client, then you are able to show them exactly what they're looking for. And say, you're interested in what our standard room looks like. Here's the standard room. Here's the ballroom. Those are the facilities that you are really wondering about. Now, what is interesting with VR Walk is that meeting planner will get interested in your facility where they thought they only needed to see the meeting room and the standard room. Well, what's the difference to a deluxe room? Oh, show me some of the other meeting rooms. Oh, by the way, what's the spa look like? And you'll be walking around the facility and you'll have done a complete presentation because they got interested in your facility. Where if you sat in their office and you showed them the 2 slides in your picture book of a standard room and a meeting room, they would have said, okay, thanks very much, send me a proposal. You don't know what's going to happen with that. this, you do know you're able to take this to the next step.